Hey everyone, it's Blair here at Time Trades. I've got a bit of a cold this week, so this is going to be a short video, but I've got a few things I wanted to share with you, starting with the price action in the NASDAQ over the last few days. And I wanted to show how Time Trades anticipated this with the information that it provides. Now, I didn't pick up on this and I didn't profit from this move, but the fact that all the clues were there is really, really important. It starts with the latest addition to the TradingView script, and that's these orange boxes. These represent the moon void of course. And during this latest void of course on the 20th, the moon was conjunct galactic center. Now, typically during a void of course, we expect to see fake outs and fake moves. And this conjunction with the galactic center, I believe, really enhanced that. So this move that started during the void of course continued up into the open of the NASDAQ. And you'll notice here there's a purple line as well. This is another clue. The purple line is the cheat code, and that tends to identify local pivots. And boy, did it ever identify a local pivot here almost perfectly. So we've had three big clues here. Void of course, made special by the fact that moon was conjunct galactic center during that time with the cheat code, and then the dump started. So it flushed all the way down through this halfway between magic level lines at 13,900. That's the dashed orange line, all the way down to the solid orange line here at 13,403. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of bounces next week, but overall, I think this move down had a very major impact on the psyche of the market, and I think it's becoming much more clear that pumps are to be sold. This is a sell the rip market, not a buy the dip market. So even though we may recover to some extent next week, I'm overall positioning bearish, especially with the May time period coming up. There's some bad seasonality there. And we also tend to see a bunch of local tops in the Time Trades daily forecasts in early May. All right, so that's one thing I wanted to cover. The second thing I wanted to cover here is the latest on ZIL. So ZIL saw another big pump during this void of course that was enhanced by moon conjunct galactic center. So it pushed up through this magic level here at 12,933, but it couldn't hold and fell back down all the way to the next void of course, which we just had recently, and it looks like it's somewhat stabilizing now. We also had moon conjunct transiting Pluto during that void of course, and you can see the little reaction there, which was super interesting. Okay, so overall though, if we go over to Time Trades and take a look at ZIL, this is the latest forecast as of today, and we still see an increasing probability of 2 standard deviation moves up, which is really good. So those of you that are in it, I would be looking to take profits on pumps coming up, especially as it regains the magic levels that it lost recently. So those magic levels are shown here. We've got one at 11.8. We've got another one at 12.9. Actually, it'd be better if I show it here. I'm just going to turn it on the web app, magic levels. There we go. 11.29, 11.79, 12.93, 14.07, and 14.59 is the white one here. So hopefully we can get back to this 14.59 level. which is the white magic level. But if it gets there before April 27th, great. There may be some additional push up. If it gets there right on April 27th, I wouldn't want to be holding ZIL after the 27th of April, because often once these high probability days finish, we see a pullback. And you can even see a pullback here into this little reduction in up days. But it was really nice to see this pump up, kind of confirming the 2 standard deviation up move that was forecast there on the 21st. Okay, so that's stocks, that's ZIL, and let's wrap up with a little update on the time trades roadmap. Okay, so what am I working on right now when I'm healthy? Is I'm seeing the power of using intraday timeframes with moon void of course. So I want to add the lunar aspects at 4-minute accuracy. So I'm going to go back and show you what I mean by that. So these little blue labels here are not part of the time trade script right now, and I want them to be. Okay, so that's what I'm working on adding, is these labels that display the various aspects or angles that the moon makes with the planets. Okay, so that's what I'm working on right now. Also want to add the Gann wave high, low, and midpoints at 4-minute accuracy into the trading view script. So the Gann waves are these blue and yellow vertical lines here. Now these are just really showing at a daily level, and it doesn't show the exact moment of the peak that occurs during yellow and the bottom that occurs during blue and the midpoint that occurs between the two of them. So I want to show that at 4-minute accuracy on the trading view script. Okay, so those are the 2 top priorities that I've got right now. And after that, I want to incorporate more information about the magic levels into the models page, right? So, and I've started coding up a magic level momentum indicator that can show stocks or crypto that are crossing a lot of magic levels in a row, which can indicate trends or the start of new trends. And I will also want to identify symbols that are close to a magic level on the models page, because that's where there seems to be some great opportunities, is just playing those moves off of the magic levels. Longer term, I'm really interested about designing and back testing a system using all of this information that we're discovering and validating and creating here manually. But I think there's a huge opportunity to automate that, and that's something that I think is really going to take time trades to the next level. And I also want to show statistics on comparing the past probability forecast to actuals. Because I do want to be transparent about that. I want to show how these forecasts are performing in real life. Of course, they're performing very well against all historical data, but how does it perform against future price? So that's it for this week's video. Wanted to keep it short. As you can tell, I'm not feeling great, but still wanted to get an update out there for you guys. Thanks again for using time trades. Good luck this week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye now.